YouTube. Today, we are reacting to the worst ore farmers in fiction. I'm already know it's gonna be in the video. I'm not checking the description, by the way. It's gonna be Piccolo. Come on, man. Like, nigga, how you can't have the word or anime ore farmer? That's not even a word. Okay, you can't put ore farmer in anime without Piccolo. I'm not gonna lie, like you ain't seen Dragon Ball Z movies. This nigga, every time this nigga shows up, niggas always ore farmer. Same with Vegeta, like in Dragon Ball Z movies, he's always ore farmer. So you finna get to this video. But I don't think Piccolo's the worst.
Pretty short intro for today. Ore farmers. If you don't know what an ore farmer is by now, ore farmers basically stop everything they doing to hit a pose. Ore farming refers to the act of intentionally performing actions or cultivating a certain image.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Loki did check the description. Yeah, nigga, you actually believe that shit? I checked the description. I ain't gonna lie, I definitely checked that shit. He's in the video.
Persona to appear cool, often in a way that seems effortless or natural. Now, ore farmers usually farm XP when they dodge an attack or pop up trying to fight.
Like, nigga, what the fuck? This is what me saying, like, bro. Like, this nigga Piccolo be ore farming. Like, it's like on the outside, he's not doing it. He makes it sound he's not doing it intentionally, but in his mind, yeah, this nigga's definitely playing this shit. Like, he's playing in the next moment for him to act cool. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna act cool this moment real quick.
Antagonist, but without an assertive
nigga,
image or persona to appear cool.
Yeah, I ain't even see that one.
In a way that seems effortless or natural. Now, ore farmers usually farm XP when they dodge an attack or pop up trying to fight antagonists, but without sneaking them, they hit a tight pose just so the antagonist could turn around and see they fit. Yes, Piccolo, we see your fit. Speaking of Piccolo,
bro, that nigga, I don't even know. The thing I'm confused about, how the fuck did Piccolo make this list? Nigga, what the fuck? Piccolo is like one of the best ore farmers in anime history. You was tweeting. Like, nigga, if there's an ore farm tier list, nigga, Piccolo's definitely like top tier. Nah, I finna see I gotta see this guy's point though. I gotta see his point.
When we talk about ore farming, you cannot talk about it without bringing up the founding father of it, Piccolo. If you be on TikTok,
that's what I'm saying. Like, I said the same thing. Like, if you talk about ore farming and fiction, and you don't mention Piccolo, you tweaking.
You most definitely seen an edit of dude on the brink of death posted up like a nonchalant dreadhead. Wait. Let's just get this out the way. You cannot convince me that he is not a brother. If the do-rag don't tell you enough, bro's whole aura screams Tyrone.
That's what I was saying. Like,
man, what the fuck is you talking about?
What the fuck was that?
I'm sorry, but not gonna lie, I don't understand why he have a wave
bro.
cap on when he bald as hell. But every scene bro was in, you can feel the aura radiating through the screen. Even the first breath he took on the planet Earth, he clenched his fist, talking about,
my parents, just one, Piccolo, and he was kind enough to give me everything he had.
He's good.
In the heat of battle, he don't miss. No.
he probably be chilling on a mountain somewhere while his friends are on the brink of death. And a split second before they die, but what's even crazier is his whole cycle. He pops up, ore farms, shows off the fit, takes off the fit, then gets clapped. We have a case of his foolishness. When Broly and them was scrapping,
I didn't know where that Spider-Man picture came from. I be seeing so many people use it.
you see Piccolo pop up, but you know he not finna pull up regular. He pulled up standing on the smallest platform he could find with his cape swinging over his face. There was 40 different buildings that had way more space, but nah, he had to aim for that specific one. Then he had the audacity to pull the most Piccolo thing ever. He waited until the wind changed directions just so we could see the fit.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, Piccolo the type of character, right? On the outside, that's why, as I was saying, on the outside, bro, he'll make it so that shit's not intentional. But in his mind, this nigga's like, yeah, I plan all this shit. I ain't gonna lie, like,
Get it? We see
that's how he
the
be.
fit. Now he did not need to do all that. Since after this, Broly gladly went to stop our bro and dog walked into another stage. Even with Bojack, Piccolo rejected a big ass strike and was posted up waiting for the camera to clip him. Now I'm not gonna lie, this is aura, but we know how Piccolo is. He quickly lost it.
Hey, nigga, you gotta have a great interest. I feel him. Nigga, if I was in Dragon Ball Z, I'd be the same way. I'd be ore farmer 24/7. I already do that in real life, so we don't talk about that.
Moral of the story, bro's pull-up game is crazy. He's a generational pull-upper. But when it's time for him to actually battle, bro's a cone. Bro is like Hassan Whiteside. But there are some instances where he actually did something. Cell tries to hit him with a mean right hook, but Piccolo weaves through that BS and proceeds to fly away with maximum acceleration, only for him to stop in his tracks, to fly backwards for absolutely no reason. Bro really trying to parallel park on this man. Then hits him with a spin kick. What was the point of doing all that? Bro could have just did a counter punch. But nah, he had to make it look cool though. Stick with me for real, because we got another case of his foolishness. When they were beating the brakes off of Kamioran, dude fired them desperate blasts. Piccolo was like, hold up, 17, protect the fit. I'm trying to stun on this nigga for real. I cannot be a hater. That was hard. Not gonna lie, this collab is generational. Makes me really want to cry, bro. I remember when it was pure beef between the both of them, but now they aura farming together? Man, this is a sight to behold. But we not done with his cases. They thought Salsa was dead, but he popped back up like a zombie. But before Salsa could even get to him, Piccolo shot the longest special beam of his career, packing Salsa up and saving the rest of the characters. They were thankful, but they didn't know where Piccolo was. Bro always disappears. But you see, bro was in an oasis, chilling, drinking water from his palms. This scene alone makes him one of the best aura farmers in the game. But nah, he had to put a cherry on top. He then proceeded to stare directly into the sun. It's like he knows the camera's on him, and he always trying to get the best flicks. Piccolo definitely invented the sport. First aura farmer, but he is certainly not the best, because the best is...
So wait, nigga, he not the worst though? Nigga, I ain't gonna lie, Piccolo top tier when it comes to aura farm. Vegeta top tier too, but he like, I don't know, I feel like he a tier under Piccolo, I ain't gonna lie. Like, Vegeta be aura farming too in the movies, at least, but not as much as Piccolo. Yeah, I'm already knowing Batman, but shit.
Real for a minute. A regular Batman is already radiating with surreal amounts of aura. You know you the real deal when villains would rather see Superman or the Flash rather than him. Look at...
But I'm not gonna lie, like, based off the setting alone and the way his costume looks in that setting, nigga, I'll be aura farming in that costume too. Like, nigga, I ain't gonna lie, nigga, if I had that bat suit and I was in a setting like that in the night, nigga, I'm aura farming. Nigga, I'm staying on the pose. I said pose. I'm standing on a building, I'm just posing, looking up into the sky, looking down, just seeing all the destruction, aura farming and shit. I don't blame him. I don't blame Batman with that one.
Him in the animated series. Before he gives criminal CTE, he'll be on a balcony of a building with his cape flowing at a 90-degree angle with 10-mile-per-hour wind. Even Christian Bale's Batman was on that type of timing too. Him and Gordon about to have a serious talk, and my guy vanishes out of thin air. He do not believe in front doors. He gotta live up to the mysterious image. How does he even leave that quickly? It don't make any sense to me. You got Robert Pattinson, the best Batman of all time.
Whoa! This dude's riding him! I didn't even know you could do that!
Just take one good look at his suit, and you know he's the best live-action Batman aura farmer. But Absolute Batman is a whole different beast. Just take a look at him! Why is he built like a fridge? Bro is 6'9".
He built like the Hulk, nigga, what the fuck?
And 420 pounds.
Bro's built like the Incredible Hulk.
What type of specimen are you? He was definitely created in a lab with LeBron, bro. For the people who don't know, this isn't the regular Bruce Wayne, since the one who created this absolute universe was Darkseid. I'm not finna dive in too deep with that, but he bonded with the Spectre and transcended time and space, making a whole other corrupted universe where the heroes don't have the advantages like their prime counterparts. Meaning, this Batman is broke. And also got a loving mother too, but his dad died at the zoo. So he takes on his persona of Batman because of his father. But you see, Batman don't got the resources and money because he works at a construction site. You might be thinking, how does Batman make his gadgets and whips when he don't got it like that? But that's the thing, he don't. He steals them. He took the parts from his work to make gadgets and weapons to fight off criminals in the streets. Even making this type of cloak that latches onto goons like Venom. Knives as ears, spikes protruding out his back.
God damn.
What type of booger sugar was Darkseid on to make Batman this crazy? We not finna even dive into the H.P. Lovecraft ass horror villains in this. We gonna say that for another video. You can't tell me this 50-foot behemoth gripping this nigga like a basketball is human. You can't. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. His bat symbol on his chest detaches to become an axe. So someone trying to run up on him, disturbing his aura farming, he will not hesitate to slice your hand off in a second. To be honest, if I was a criminal, I'd take OG Batman. Hell, I'd take
I ain't taking that, but
Arkham Batman any day
I ain't gonna lie, that was about to sound weird.
over this menace. At least if I deal with them, I'd have my body parts intact. You know bro coming different when he start cracking jokes. When do Batman ever crack jokes? You see him casually posted up like a bat for the pick. We get it, gang. You are nice. We have seen enough. These goons really think they could stand a chance against Batman. He thought he was finna get that shot off. Nope. Blocked by James. Cause bro swung him 50 feet into the air with his Venom cape. Look at him. He wasn't even paying this dude no mind. He knew he was curtains before he swung his hand. Crazy. He wasn't even worthy for Bruce to lay his eyes on him. The other goons got did dirty too. His bat started breakdance on their ass. He ain't
That's all.
afraid of letting that thing boom either, cause he shot Alfred in the face with a shotgun and proceeded to stun on his bike.
Is this nigga serious?
Yeah, you not tripping. I said Alfred. But Alfred ain't Bruce's butler in this universe. He's a top-rank assassin that was assigned to get info on Black Mass's gang. But also his biggest op was Batman, because he was in the way of all of this. But they eventually became homies and started working together. When Alfred and them started talking and Black Mass's gang started catching up to him, they were surrounded. They didn't know what to do. But you knew Batman had a plan for this. They were in fact sitting inside the Batmobile.
Yeah, nigga, I ain't gonna lie, nigga. If I was Darkseid, I would've just cut Batman. No, I don't know what made him want to make Batman like this, but shit, nigga, you just made him even more OP. I ain't gonna lie. Niggas built like the Incredible Hulk and shit, and now you got him using his cape as a weapon. Yeah, Darkseid. Well, I don't know what made you want to make Batman like that. Yeah, you just gave this nigga order.
You might be asking, hey Ronte, why is this Batmobile so big? Now let me tell you, I ain't playing when I'm saying this Batmobile is a giant mining truck.
I beg your pardon? I beg your pardon?
Why is this coupe 3 times bigger than my house? And this nigga got turbo boost. Now I understand he was able to steal shit from the construction sites and all that. But how the hell did he steal a mining truck? How is that even supposed to work? You know, bro, on an entirely different level, when your number one homie is Killer Croc, of all people, well, at least he's normal.
I should be on this list too, I ain't gonna lie. Team going.
Yeah, what the fuck is this?
Is my guy Bats riding Croc? What is this? Yeah, I'm done for real. Even though this Batman is brutal and doesn't really care about hurting people in the worst ways so he can go in aura form, I can't believe I'm saying this, but this dude is a pro at it. And his name is...
That's I'm not gonna lie, that's the worst Batman. I would not want to run into that Batman. Y'all ain't gonna lie, I feel bad for that, you guys. Never guess he's a villain.
Now, before I get into this case, I want to ask you, what defines Superman? What makes Superman Superman? It's not him having almost every power and nearly unbeatable. He could quite literally spin around the globe and turn back time. What defines Superman is the symbol of hope he gives to humanity. Not just that, but his only weakness is kryptonite and magic and the red sun and doomsday. You know what? Forget it. The main idea is his main weakness is kryptonite. But something as important as that weakness is something that isn't explored enough. Him grappling with his fear of not saving everyone. And James Gunn depicted the idea of Superman very well. Whenever he fights, you can see he's limiting himself for other life around him. He even wanted to save a kaiju attacking the city because that was a life form. He even protected squirrels, my nigga. I'm not even surprised if he even saved ants. You must have got the point by now. Superman's main idea is using the power he has for good and saving everyone, even if they are animals. People say he's the weakest Superman, and I don't understand it. Well, yeah, you can maybe say he isn't peak Superman, but he is far from weak. The battle he lost for real were battles that he couldn't even win in the first place. He had to literally fight a clone of himself with the smartest person in the world backing him up. Not gonna lie, from here on out, James Gunn needs to direct all the superhero movies, except Batman. Do not fuck with Matt Reeves' Batman. But for real though, all that I just listed there, Zack Snyder did not give a fuck about none of that. I'm not even playing when I say he is actually closer to Homelander than actually Superman. A family of 17 gets tragically vanquished from the mortal realm by his destruction, and bro posted up like he taking an IG flick. In his battle with Zod, more than 5,000 people got sent to the lobby. 5,000 people. 5,000 people is not worth that shit, bro. Even the Batman that literally kills in this universe was like, nah, I need to find a way to take bro off the map. He even watched a big ass bomb explode without even trying to save a single soul. He dead stood there and watched.
Nigga, what the fuck? Is this nigga a villain? He just let that bomb explode. The fuck, nigga? Is you a hero or a villain? Nigga said that aura farm was more important than that shit. Nigga said aura farm was more important than their lives and shit. Damn, nigga. Like, nigga, I don't blame you. Like, nigga, if I was Superman, I'd be trying to aura farm too, but nigga, save some niggas. The fuck? The fuck?
Watched everything happen and was in a fire, just mewing. I know he didn't give a single fuck about humanity. He was like, fuck them.
Bro was looking and said, you good, mud?
Regular super.
Bro looked at them and said, you good, mud? While they clearly dead on the ground. Skeleton showing everything. Like, we look good.
Superman, this was psychologically traumatizing. But nah, bro standing in the fire harvesting aura. He sensed that camera zooming in and was like, oh yeah, I got y'all for real. He is not the only one that has this level of aura. Like son, like father. Jonathan Kent was on the brink of death, facing a record-breaking humongous tornado while having an overpowered son that can save his life in a matter of a millisecond. Jonathan was like, nah, let me cook, Clark, and gets packed up by the storm. There's no reason.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, like, he could have easily saved him. He could have easily just saved him. Like, he could have just flew in there and just saved him. Brought him out. I'm pretty sure Superman can most definitely take a tornado.
for him to be doing this. This sacrifice was literally meaningless. All the time he spent farming XP was more than enough time for Superman to swoop in and save the day. I know the reason was his dad not wanting the world to know that this practical god was living on Earth, but this ain't realistic at all. You tell me, if you had the power to, you're not finna save someone that valuable to your life just because you are scared of a little criticism? I don't see any cameras. Nobody taking out their phone and recording. Bro, this is not Superman. Who is this? Wait. Don't answer that because I'm gonna answer it for you. Okay, even a blind lady can tell you that this is not Superman. He isn't joyful, don't really mind others getting hurt, and always ore farming, basically like a Batman. I feel like the people who hate on Zack Snyder's interpretation on Superman is missing a key point. This isn't supposed to be a Superman movie. Now, people might come at me in the comments telling me how brain dead I am for saying something like that, but peep me out, hear me out. Snyder wasn't trying to make a Superman movie. He was trying to make a movie about a man that was super, someone who was brought into this world with powers. He is far from a symbol of hope, but he shows you how a human can handle these powers. Someone who's doing the right thing, but also is unsure of himself. He is literally a human with the attributes of a god. And I feel like that's what Zack Snyder was going for. He gets constantly ridiculed every time he even does something. Heck, he can't even step on a crack and he'd be the main topic of CNN, ESPN, Baddies Hub.
What did he say?
But you get me though. It gives off a more realistic Superman, not a symbol of hope like every other Superman is. And that's why this Superman is low-key fire in my eyes. Now, if this movie didn't have a Superman title, it would actually be a really good solo movie. But it is Superman, and Superman is a symbol of hope, so I kind of understand the hate. But to be honest, it's not bad. It's just not Superman. Oh, by the way, like and subscribe. Follow my IG, be produced.
Yeah, Thanos too. But I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, this video was fire. It was made by Ronta Richie. Now, if you like the video, like, subscribe, follow my socials. I'm gonna see y'all next time. Do I think there was more characters that should have been on this list? Yeah, I can name them. Vegeta. Yeah, Thanos. Nothing but.